Hello, welcome back to Star Citizen. We're back on Lorville, but we're trying to reach a place we haven't seen before because it wasn't available before, you know, this patch, which isn't really the patch on the PU yet. And let me start from the beginning. We're not at the PU, but at the PTU. You know, the PTU is the Public Test Universe, which is the even further advanced version of the game that normally only a handful of people can go to. At this time anyone can go to, but while there's more things here and you can see how the game develops even more than on the PU, it also has more issues, more crashes, and you know, even more performance issues and all that. So unless you really want to try and test something new, you probably shouldn't be here. Where we're going now is to the Lorville Central Business District, because we have a possible appointment there with someone interesting. So we walked here through the what's the name of this whole thing? I think it's, damn, it'll get back to me when I read the graph, but for now let's go to Leavesden Station, which is the only connecting station to the Central Business District now. Technically there's also supposed to be a connection from the spaceport to the Central Business District, but that doesn't exist yet. So as you can see on the map, like over there, or let's take a look at this one here, the Central Business District over here, where we want to go to, also has a connection to Metro Center, where we started the episode at. But the industry line is on lockdown, which means it doesn't exist yet, so we had to manually walk from Metro Center to Leavesden Station, but now we can take the Central line to get there. Take a look at the timers real quick. 5 seconds, okay. I'll take that one. Okay, I wanted to go to the Central Business District. Aside from, you know, showing it to you guys, I also wanted to go and have an appointment with Constantine Hurston for outsourcing opportunity. Been assigned to your contracting file, and after careful review of your previous work for my family's company, I would like to invite you to meet with me to discuss your future with Hurston Dynamics. My office is located on the Central Business District and at the Transfers Commodity Exchange, situated prominently in the rear above the trading floor. Best regards. Alright. I'm afraid it's night outside now, so we can't really see much. But we are going to the heart of the city. And as we'll see in a minute, a much nicer place than the worker district where we started. It won't take that long. Only like half a minute. Alright. The Central Business District. It was a recent addition in 3.4. Right now we're at 3.4.0K or something. The PTU basically has daily upgrades at this point, which are only minor changes, the CIG trying things out. Sometimes versions work really well that you can spend multiple hours in them. Other times the game crashes every hour because they added a new feature. I think that is a pilot that's stuck, I don't know. Anyway, just a brisk walk from here. As you can see, it's a lot more pretentious here, I would call it. You know, it's elegant, maybe, you know? Showing off that they have enough wealth for golden statues of the founder. And, you know, not sure what that is. It looks a little bit like obsidian, maybe, I don't know. Black stone stuff, though, you know, there's slight... They have slight signs of usage, or maybe someone was here and just wanted to destroy something, or not? I don't know. Anyway, before the game crashes or anything, I'm gonna go to the meeting immediately. We're gonna explore the rest of the floor after that. So I'm gonna go here to transfers.
Be sure to apply for Hurston's annual management training intensive of 5 days.
but it's very obviously a corporate headquarters, you know, with corporate slogans on the walls, like from its inception, Hurston Dynamics has eagerly adapted and changed to overcome all challenges, rising to meet the demands of the modern world, while never forgetting the proud heritage of family traditions that we were instrumental to their unprecedented success. Yeah. There's a lot more of these messages all around here that we'll get to in a minute. This is kind of a stock exchange. You can see this is not simulated. This is just stock pictures that are running through. But at some point, it might be simulating real stock exchange. All right, let's go in here. Sir. Sir? Huh. Well, that's one way to go about it. Are you doing something or not? Or is he broken? Looks like he might be broken. Huh. Well, so much about that appointment. Let's not waste too much time trying to get this to work, because apparently it doesn't. But you can unlock a dialogue here and get some special appointments and, you know, work for money. All the missions are much more lucrative now than they were in 3.3 in the 3.3 branches. Even for something basic, just delivering boxes, you can get like 2K or something now. So let's take a look at that real quick. Apologies that that guy apparently doesn't work, but there's really not much I can do about that. 3,900 even. I mean, it depends on the contract, but it's really something worth investing time in now, and not just do on top of trading like I used to do in 3.3, where it was, you know, a nice extra bonus, but really not the main issue. But now, even in starter ships, you can earn some decent amounts of money, which is good, I think. Anyway, that was a stock exchange. Let's also go around here real quick. Yeah, change the lineage back to 15 generations. Sure. Also some word on specific people of the Hurston family dynasty, like Solomon Hurston, the founder.
Those ready to take their career to the next level.
I'm not particularly a fan of that. I think the train that we saw, and that doesn't exist yet, is supposed to be going through here, because I don't really see why they have such a huge open space back here. Archibald Hurston, unparalleled strategic excellence. Okay, that grew the company holdings and fortune. Expensive vertical production network, but also earned him the distinction of becoming Hurston's youngest ever CEO. I see. And the commitment. Well, over 5 centuries, the Hurston family has continuously committed themselves to humanity's protection by providing the best available defensive capabilities to the UAE military and dedicated patriots everywhere. Yeah, right. And no one's gonna abuse that. No, no, no. AI still has weird behavior, but that kind of goes without saying. Here's kind of an exhibition hall of all their guns, which is basically just different sized variants of 2 different guns. Basically, let's take a look at the smallest ones. This is Dominance. Dominance is a laser scatter gun that does a hell of damage on short range, but it's also spread out among a larger angle. So unless you're really close to something, it's not going to be that great of a damage output. But if you manage to get close to something and unleash a full salvo of those things, they hurt. They really hurt. Their other line is the attrition line of weapons. This below is also attrition, though I can't really... Yes, attrition 1. This is a kind of a laser repeater along similar lines as the series from Bearing, the C number, and then it also has a specific name, laser repeater series. As you can see, depending on the size, they're very depending on the weapon size, they're very different. Like this is a size 5 weapon, which is like multitudes bigger than the size 1. Also, a lot more expensive, to be honest. It's only 2 guns, but you can imagine that at some point maybe they'll have even more, and we're gonna have whole halls of this with even other different guns. You can also just buy them here at this trading and shipping console. So it's a nice idea. It looks a little bit weird to make such a huge haul for basically just 2 models in different sizes, but it's where we're at right now. So, all right. I think since the next minutes would just be walking through Lorville and not really doing much, I'm actually gonna destroy lost prototype. I've not seen that before. It's from Hurston Dynamics though. Satellite just crashed the surface and Hurston needs immediate assistance tracking down and destroying the prototype blade that was getting around. Opening the first to be covered, but if Stone would like to take the prototype to a nearby Hurston facility... God damn it. So much about that. Someone else just took it? Should have accepted it and then read the contract, I guess. Anyway, I'm actually gonna accept this contract, I believe. Evict illegal occupants, so we have to go to Hurston installation that's currently not occupied by Hurston but by other people. But in order to go there I have to get back to the spaceport, which means going through metro station again, lots of walking, waiting on trains and all that. I think you're not going to be very interested in just that, and I really don't have much to speak about before showing you something, so I'm gonna stop the recording here, and you'll get back in the action when we're at our target installation, which is only 70 kilometers from here, so I don't have to take such a long... It won't take such a long flight to actually get there, but it's still a large amount of time just trying to get there in the first place. You know, because from here to the spaceport it's like 10 minutes or thereabout, and especially since I'm about to miss that train, it's probably gonna be even more time. God damn it. Anyway, I'll see you back when we get there. So, we're back. This is the location where we're headed to and eliminate some hostiles. Apparently. Let's try and find out where the entrance to that complex is. I think it's right there.
Landing gear deployed. Forward proximity alert.
What the shit?
Landing gear raised. Proximity alert.
There's a tank there. That's new. Pretty sure that's a tank.
Shields full.
Or anti-air defense? It's hard to aim at something with all the wind going on. Because, you know, I need to be close to aim properly, but I don't really see what the target is in the first place. Try going down again. Don't think it's anti-air defense or turrets or anything. Now I think it's actually the AI shooting through the ground somehow at the ship. Which sounds crazy. I mean, there was something here for a second. Well, that thing's down. Is there more? Not sure why they stopped firing now. So anyone still firing? There's something. I've done this mission before, but I've never seen anti-air defense there. But I like it. Because it's this job that we're doing is a rather lucrative one.
Proximity alert.
And just going there and killing some guys in first person,
Landing complete.
well, for that it might actually be a little bit too lucrative. Alright, gonna switch the engine off.
Offline.
Also, I think it was at 35% my hydrogen fuel, because I didn't power down the ship entirely. It's possible that hydrogen fuel will replenish itself a bit due to the scoops. We'll see. Anyway, that was an interesting start that I didn't quite anticipate. Also, is that also an AA gun? It stopped firing. Not sure why they stopped firing, but anyway. Wait, I forgot something. Let's go below. Meanwhile, I can get dressed. Because I have a bit better armor than that. Alright. I also think I had a second weapon. Wait, where'd my weapon go? Really? Ugh, Jesus, all these freaking bugs. Apparently, because I wanted to use a mobilast, I just dropped the weapon on the ground and now it despawned already. If it was ever on the ground in the first place. Great. So let's use the secondary gun. I do think I have more ammo for it too. Alright. Not sure what this station was before. Probably a research station or something. Extractor. I don't know, but there's guys here. If we take a look here, down there, then there's some boogies standing there. But we'll try to sneak our way below. And then start firing. They might not be very responsive though, because the AI is still a little bit of hot garbage. Someone saw us, apparently. Oh. Not a particular fan of this gun. There's people over there. One guy down. There's more, but they're walking around. Let's load and move up. There. Alright, I think he's down. I don't think that guy over there is down yet. There you go. Oh. I like this weapon a lot more. Ah, damn it. Should have been quicker on grabbing one of their guns. There was one down this corridor earlier. On there. Alright, now it's just the guy back over there. Come on. Well, not too happy about losing my gun here for no reason, but I should get it back when I respawn next time. Anyway, that was evict illegal occupants. There's actually further places on the station to go. And since I'm here, I wanted to test something because I read a report that there's an invisible wall here somewhere in the server room. So I wanted to take a look around. You know, this is a test server. We're supposed to be testing and finding issues and not just, you know, having fun and doing YouTube videos. I don't quite see where the wall is supposed to be. Well, in any event, that was this mission. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. That tunnel's not working. I'm gonna wrap it up here. A little bit of a shorter episode, but you know, just the enjoyable parts, with not the whole transfer in between and all that stuff, which makes Star Citizen, compared to other games, a very unevenly a very uneven game in terms of, you know, the speed and the in a way the rate on when things are happening, which some people may like, you know, just having like 10 minutes where you can basically chill, don't know, watch some YouTube videos or whatever, and then you have action for like 10 minutes, and then things are gonna quiet down a little bit more. I personally like it because something can still happen in the meanwhile, but it doesn't always need my full attention. But it might not be for everyone. Anyway, well, as I said, I'm gonna wrap up this episode right here. In the next one, we'll probably explore more avenues. We might also be talking about overclocking. If the server permits, I'll be recording the next one right after this, because I have outfitted my ship with some very specific weapons, with the weapons that we saw earlier. And they do work. They do have interesting. They do have interesting additional features with regards to overclocking systems. But I might be talking more about that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.